but hopefully that doesn't end up being a problem. Really, the only time that comes in is getting confused and confusing damage and foul play, which I haven't seen a lot of foul play, but then again, those are probably going to be famous last words. So we are going to go ahead and get these guys EV'd up. And honestly, looking at it, I think it might just be better. Let's see. We have Fake Out and Parting Shot on Litten, and then we need Pain Split on Duskull. I can do that once I get it up to a Dusclops. But that won't be too bad. So I think I'm going to Vitamin these two Pokemon. So the first thing I need a Nature Mint for Careful for this Litten. So I'm going to go back to Winden Tower. And we'll get one Careful Mint. And we'll go ahead and give that to our Litten. And just to double check, let's make sure this Duskull is sassy. I believe so. Let me double check. We got ourselves a sassy Duskull. Okay. I did a bunch of raids, so let's see how much our items will give us if we can spend money rather than battle points, because it's easier to grind out money than it is battle points in the game. So if I can go without spending the battle points, that'll be preferable. Okay. So I sold all unnecessary items, and I am up to 4.6 million, and I can actually sell most of the food items as well. We'll keep 10 of each just in case. I have 82 try attacks. Okay, so I'm back up to almost 7 million. So we can go ahead and jump over to the Isle of Armor and buy the vitamins we need. We are still going to do the HP by hand though, because I'm not going to lie, I like going after Yampers. Okay, so protein is attack, iron is defense, calcium is speed. No, calcium is special attack, special defense, speed. So I need 2 for attack. So we might as well buy 5. I need, let's see, for defense. So iron, I need 17. Might as well buy 25. For special defense, I need 30. We might as well just buy more because it's cheaper the more you buy. And then I just need 1 speed. Okay, so let's go ahead and get those onto the Pokemon. Hopefully we'll have enough feathers, or we can just count out what we need to finish the rest. Okay. So Litten needs 20 attack, needs 8 defense, 14. This is the one I already had 17 of. Why did I buy so many more? 14 special defense, and 1 speed. So we'll still need to knock out a Liepard for the speed. Let's jump over to the feathers. We'll need 4 Roly-Coly. I'll use those 2 for Dusclops. 8 special defense. Okay, so now let's do Dusclops. Why did I back out? So Dusclops needs max HP, needs 9 defense, 90 defense EV, so 9 bottles of iron, needs 16. Yeah, let's just do 2 on that, and then we'll need 1 special defense. We'll need 1 Thievul. Might as well just do 2. Okay, so here is the last Thievul. Just knock it out real quick. Crit. on a 63 level difference. Duskull is 21, level 21. We don't want payback. And let's switch before this Liepard notices. And then there's the 2 EVs we need on Litten. So we need 4 more in defense. And we're going to have a Torcat. There we go. No. We need defense EVs now. We need 4 of them. So we can just jump over here. And we'll get 4 of these guys, and we'll be done with everything but the HP. Okay, there is our last roly-coly, so we should be good on defense EVs for our Litten. Let's go ahead and check that out. That looks about right. We're just going to need that HP. So we'll go ahead and set that up now. Okay, so we are here on one of the first routes, and I have Duskull, Torcat, Spectrier, Regirock, and Tapu Fini. I have only 2 power bands for HP, so I have them on Dusclops and Regirock because they need maxed out. And the reason why I have Pikachu is because this Pikachu has static. Static increases the electric type encounters, so we'll get more Yampers. This will go faster. There's probably, I want to say, Quagsire and Wooper in the Isle of Armor if it's raining. Quagsire gives 2, so if you want to do that, it's a little faster. But I love Yamper. Yamper was the first Pokemon I wild encountered, shiny hunted. So my Yamper count at this point is probably at its max. So this is going to take a while, longer than it probably should, but I will come back to you guys when I either find another shiny Yamper, because I'm up to 2, maybe 3, or whenever it's done. So let's go ahead and jump to that. Okay, so we've hit enough Yampers to max out our 2 Pokemon that have the bands on. And just to show you guys how much the bands do, as you can see, this Duskull is maxed out on HP. You can tell that by the glistering if you didn't know that. And if we go up to Pikachu, that's all the EVs that the Pikachu has gotten from these Yamper encounters. So if you are EV training without the bands, unless you need like a certain amount that you're counting like 1 by 1 with a calculator or by hand, if it's a maxed out stat, you should absolutely be using a band, no matter what. But let's go ahead, and we still need to finish the other few. And I realized I had to go back and fix Spectrier. I messed up Spectrier's EVs along the way, so I had to fix that. And I guess I did the same for Regirock, where his HP didn't max out, so we'll have to get him more special defense EVs. But other than that, we just have to get the last few, and then we can just get a couple more Yampers, and we should be done with this part. Okay, so we are done EV training. We have fixed the Regirock. Let's double check that. It should be maxed out. 236, yeah. That should be correct. So I just have a little more leveling up for Duskull and Torcat, and then we can jump on to getting the moves on these Pokemon. Okay, so Eevee's training's done, leveling up is done. Now let's get moves onto these Pokemon. So the first one I want to work on is the Whimsicott, because I only need 1 move. Now, someone in testing said that they were concerned with the fact that I'm not running Protect, and I want them to know. I told them in the comments, but I am too. I don't like the fact that I don't have Taunt. I don't have Protect, but Fake Tears is just too good to pass up, especially with the Spectrier if something gets in its way. And the Tapu Fini, if the Tapu Fini gets a Calm Mind next to Whimsicott, and like Whimsicott's already set up its Tailwind, most of the time a Fake Tears Moonblast or Fake Tears Muddy Water is really good damage. So unfortunately I will have to go without the Protect to avoid fake outs, so that can always really mess with turn 1 setup plays. But if we are worried about that, we can always switch in Incineroar and Max Strike with Spectrier and still do a lot of damage and get an Intimidate off. So next up, I just need Snarl on Incin. So we want to get rid of Scratch. We have Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Parting Shot, and now Snarl. Okay, so my next couple Pokemon are at level 100, so I want to check the move tutor, which is why I'm here in the Pokemon Center. Okay, so we do get access to Muddy Water. So we'll go Muddy Water over Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is such a stronger move, but I want this. I want the spread and the 5% accuracy. Okay. So we want Shadow Ball, Mud Shot, Hyper Beam, Protect. We will need the TMs for that. Let's check Regirock. I know we'll need something for Body Press. Looks like we'll need Body Press and Earthquake. I wonder if Superpower would be better. So first off, we need Protect on Finny, Spectrier, and Regirock. I would love to run the Curse set, but I just think that with the weakness policy, it's a little better to run Rock Slide and Earthquake. Calm Mind's a TR. What about Mud Shot? Oh, Dusclops needs Trick Room. There's Earthquake. We'll put that on Regirock. Calm Mind. We'll put that on Fini. Oh, we do have some Body Press. Nice. Need Hyper Beam on Spectrier. So we have Protect, Shadow Ball. Okay, let's look into good old Cerebi. Galar Mine number 2. How did we miss that? There we go. And that's new, so it should be at the bottom. Use this item. And we'll replace Nasty Plot. Okay, and the last thing we need to do, move-wise, is to get our Dusclops to have Pain Split. So we'll start putting these guys back. You are done. You need your safety goggles. You need your weakness policy. You're good. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And I literally have a Dusclops whose sole purpose is to pass on Pain Split. And for those of you who don't know, if you leave 2 Pokemon that are the same species, so they have to be in the same evolutionary form. So I couldn't do this when it was a Duskull, but now that I have 2 Dusclops, I can do this. And notice how my one that I'm going to use for the team has a blank spot in its move slot, and this one only knows Pain Split. Because they are the same species and they are going to be put in the daycare together, the one Dusclops will actually pass the Pain Split, which is an egg move, on to the other Dusclops without creating any new eggs, which is really awesome because back then you had to make sure that you had all your egg moves on before you started even breeding for IVs. So that's how I did it, at least. I would get my Pokemon that I wanted, and I would transfer all the egg moves on it, whether that took 2 steps of breeding or 3, and then I made sure I would get like the ability that I wanted in a female, especially if it was a hidden ability, and I would pass on the right nature, all those things that you would have to do before you even started breeding for IVs. And that's now all skipped with all the quality of life improvements that Sword and Shield have put in. I really enjoy it because I don't think I would have as many competitive teams, as many of competitive mons, as good or bad as they are, without those features. Especially if you get like a shiny Pokemon that is not the right ability. Like now you can even get hidden abilities with the Crown Tundra update. It's amazing. Okay. So let's take these guys back. And I think that was long enough. I never know how long exactly it takes. I believe it's this one. And boom, look at that. He has a Pain Split now. We'll take it off this Dusclops one. Oh, my Series 6 Colossal team. Good stuff. Okay, so we have our team. We have Focus Sash Whimsicott, Safety Goggles Incineroar, Weakness Policy Regirock, Spectrier with Life Orb, Tapu Fini with Citrus Berry, and Eviolite Dusclops. We can actually put these on. Actually, I'm going to reorder the moves first. Okay, and we will replace this team. This was a Series 6 team that I made, and then realized that Magnezone was on the ban list. Felt great about that. Let's rename it. There we go. Spooky Rock. So that is it. The next time you see this team, it will be on the next episode of Hope for Master Ball. I hope you guys enjoyed an insight into my team building and team making process, my breeding, and my EV training. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. And if you would like to see a video more detailed about some of the little tricks I use for breeding and training, as well as a guide on EV training, let me know down in the comments below. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. But anyways, that is going to be all, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.